print media show, Hot Type.
I'm Noreen Virgin. You're watching Newsworld International.
This is Newsworld International, your source for 24-hour international news.
Tonight, all clear.
I just need to go home.
Hundreds of evacuees from the Kamloops fire get to go home. But to what? Off and running.
I just filed officially the papers to run for governor of California.
Filing deadline and casting call for the governor's job. Flash mobs.
All going to go into the building.
Protest or publicity stunt.
Give us some idea what's going on.
Whatever they are, they're sweeping the world.
CBC News Saturday Report with Jennifer Gates.
Good evening. Thousands of people in BC got to go home today, though many had nothing to go home to because of a raging forest fire. They're the people who live north of Kamloops in McClure, Lewis Creek, and Barrier. They were given clearance to return today and given a warning they may have to leave again. It's been known for days that parts of the region were devastated by the flames. Still, what many saw today hit hard. Rosa Marcatelli reports.
And to see here is where I described hell on earth coming through here.
The scene is almost unimaginable. The destruction so widespread, it's surreal.
The next day after it happened, Saturday morning, I come back and I went through there. And honest to God, like, it was not a pleasant sight. There was hydro lines all over the place. It was just like a movie. You couldn't fathom it.
90% of homes in the community of Lewis Creek are gone. So is the local gas station and this entire trailer park.
Oh,
this woman bought her home 3 weeks ago.
3 bedrooms, bathroom. The front was in a bay. The front, big carport right here. It was gorgeous.
Of all the communities hurt by these fires, Lewis Creek has suffered the most. Residents finally got to come back, but only to see what they've lost.
That was in my mind. It's gone.
Also gone is the town's main employer. There's nothing left of the sawmill. The fire ripped through here so quickly, firefighters barely had a chance to escape.
You think that you're trapped in the middle of this firestorm or whatever they were calling it, and there's flames to the north and smoke to the north, and not just a little smoke like this, but plumes, and to the south. So you start wondering, okay, is it just gonna, which way is it coming from?
It's a very different situation in the town of Barrier. Businesses were lost, but most of the homes survived. The town doesn't have power or clean water.
We have canned goods and water, and I'm set for 2 weeks. You don't have to turn the power on. And, you know, I just want to go home.
The evacuation orders may be lifted, but these communities are still on evacuation alert. That means the residents may have to leave again with 1 hour's notice.
That's because the McClure Barrier fire is far from out. It now covers more than 18,000 hectares and is only 20% contained. 500 firefighters are still working in the area with 160 pieces of heavy equipment and 10 helicopters. Support services are already in place in the town of Barrier to help with the immediate transition, but many here will face months of rebuilding. Rosa Marcatelli, CBC News, Kamloops, BC.
Morning chores on some Canadian beef farms may have been a little easier today. Cattle producers got the news late yesterday. The U.S. is reopening its border to certain Canadian meat exports. For some ranchers, that means being able to move cattle off their land for slaughter.